Hey, what's up? I'm Justin from Jay's Hardcore Fitness. Check me out on Facebook. Now, I just made a video, actually a few seconds ago. I just took my shirt off, so I'm not wearing the same shirt in every video. I was talking about my other videos that I have. Check those out. Check out my Twitter, my Facebook page, Jay's Hardcore Fitness, and my Twitter is the same name. One thing I want to talk about is the difference between losing weight and gaining weight, how your diet will be a lot different, because I've gone through both those. When you're losing weight, obviously you have to cut your calories down. But when you're a body type like I am, and I'm a mesomorph, like I put on muscle easy, but I can also put on some fat, I have to cut down my carbs a lot. I have to, especially when I'm dropping weight, I have to cut my carbs down, eat a lot more protein and stuff like that. But another thing is, when I'm gaining weight, when I'm gaining muscle, I have to eat more carbs. For a while there, I wasn't eating enough carbs. I actually wasn't even eating enough calories to start gaining weight. So for a while there, I was stuck. I was 157 for a while. Then I got up to 170, and then I dropped back down to about 166-ish. Not on purpose. I actually lost it because I went on a road trip and my eating wasn't consistent. So I got down to about 165, 166-ish. I lost a few pounds. And my calories weren't doing that great. I was working out really hard, but I wasn't taking in enough that I was actually going to be able to gain some muscle. And I was afraid of gaining weight because I used to be chubby. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't gain weight. I just don't want to get fat again. I was just afraid to. I was afraid if I put on any body fat, I'm just going to be fat again. If I put on any weight, I'm going to be fat. So I was freaked out about that all the time. Then people started calling me skinny and scrawny, which really made me mad. A couple people made some comments about how I was small, how they would talk about, oh, you're in good shape, but you're too small for what I would want to be. And I was just like, I'm not small, even though I was. Now looking at other pictures, then I'm my biggest critic. But I was like, man, I'm not small. I look in the mirror, I'm like, I'm ripped, but I'm not small. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to prove these people wrong, that I'm scrawny and skinny. So I was about 175 then. And my calories weren't enough. I was staying the exact same calories for 3 months. I had not raised my calories at all. I think I was at 2,000 calories a day, somewhere around there. Just maintaining my weight, and I wasn't having any gains. I had a few strength gains, but not that much. I was pretty much plateaued for 3 months, and so then I slowly raised my calories up to about 3,000 a day, and I gained actually 10 pounds of muscle. Believe it or not, I did. My body fat was the same. Still is really close to the same. It was at 5.5 then. Right now I'm at 5.7, but I was only 185 then. So then, I plateaued for a few months, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to up my calories again. Got up to 190, same body fat. 187 on a bad day. So I gained about maybe 4 pounds of muscle. My water weight's still the same. Drink the same amount of water. So my body fat only went up 0.2%. So I probably gained about 2-3 pounds of muscle. And on the scale, I gained 5 pounds. So I was really happy about that. That's where I'm at right now. And I'm actually trying to up my calories slowly, not going into a bulk because I don't want to get all chubby and stuff, but slowly raise my calories, increase the intensity. But I was out for a month after I'd gained that, extra few pounds. I was out I didn't exercise, or I wasn't able to do my arms for a week, and I have not been able to go as hard as I want. It was for about a month. So now my shoulder's doing a lot better. Every once in a while, it'll get a little tight. I'll move it around, it'll pop a little bit. I'm trying to work on getting it back into place because I was doing too much push movements and not enough pulling back movements. So my shoulder was being pushed forward, and I was having bad posture. So I'm gonna be fixing that by doing a lot more pullbacks, which will help my back, because that was one place that was lacking. You know, my traps, obviously you can see, because my chest, you know, is good size, but my traps obviously need work. But the thing is, before you say anything, oh, do more shrugs, la 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 la, I work my traps a lot. I work them so much, you know, shoulder shrugs, and, you know, both ways and up, and I was doing it super heavy for a while until I injured my shoulder. I work them really hard, so it's just my genetics. You know, my genetics, obviously my chest is really good. You know, my arms are really good too. My chest and arms have always been good. Even when I was chubby, people always be like, dang dude, you got some big arms, or man, you got a big chest. So I always got comments on that. Also my legs, my quads, and hamstrings have always been big. You know, I've always had big muscle down there. My calves have always kind of sucked. So that's just genetics, man. I mean, like, some people, their genetics are they have a big back, tiny legs, maybe they have big arms, tiny chest, you know. It's just all genetics, man. I mean, like, I have great genetics because I can build really good muscle really fast, and other people can't gain a pound. Like, they literally have to work so much to gain like 3 pounds, and they are so excited, you know, to gain a couple pounds. And my genetics are different because I'm a mesomorph. I can put on muscle a lot easier than somebody who's naturally skinny. So I've actually gotten a few people, they're like, oh, you can't gain 30 pounds of muscle in a year. Well, I have, you know. I have. I put on a ton of muscle. I put on 30 pounds of muscle. So, and that's no lie. I mean, my friends have seen, like, I remember people used to comment about how skinny I was, and now people are always like, whoa, dude, you're huge, man. I mean, people all the time are like, man, you're getting so big, dude. I mean, you're looking crazy big, and people notice the difference. You know, it's because of my dedication. So, enough talking about that. Check out my Facebook page, Jay's Hardcore Fitness. Also, check out my Twitter, Jay's Hardcore Fitness, and my YouTube channel. Also, watch my other YouTube videos or workout videos. I'm probably going to be putting some new ones on pretty soon. When my dad gets back, he's actually, he's gone right now, doing missions in Africa. We're going to start working together, and he's going to help train me. So I'm really excited about that. My dad used to do he still does a lot of exercise. He's very creative. He taught me everything I know. Like, pretty much everything I know, like, about body weight and, like, weights and stuff, he pretty much taught me. I've learned quite a few stuff offline, but the main person who's got me into working out is my dad. Because when I was a kid, every kid at some point looks up to the dad, and I have a great relationship with my dad. So he always would work out, and I really looked up to that. I thought it was really cool. My dad was big muscles and all this stuff. So shout out to you, Dad, if you're watching this video. Just want to make a shout out to you. And he's the one who's got me into it. So he's gonna be kind of helping me when I get back for my competition. My competition is still June 22nd. That gives me, I don't know, like 5 or 6 months. I'm not doing the math right now,